Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Danish Izahami bin Suhimi. My metric number is 2022834408. Okay. Sick building syndrome is critical to locate and eliminate the source of odor in a room. If you believe it may be cause discomfort or healthy problem, the following action can be taken to deal with odor rooms. Okay. SBS refer to variety of symptoms that people may have after spending time in a specific building. Okay, the inability of connect the symptom to a particular disease of course make it difficult to identify a single cause of the suffering. Okay, instead of a variety of interior, environmental conditions are frequently linked to sick building syndrome. Okay, a lack of natural light can excessive a level of indoor pollutants. Okay, poor ventilation and insufficient temperature management are all common factors of building where SBS is detected. Okay, people who live in the building that may have a range of healthy complaints such as headache, eye irritation, exhausted, dizziness, and breathing difficulties. Of our bedding, our room that we investigate. Okay, the room located at UiTM Sri Iskandar in College Pasir Salak, where at Cemara, and the room number are 313. Okay. Okay. I want to tell now. I want to tell about the syndrome that we get in this room. Okay. The first one, the syndrome that we get, we have a lack of ventilation. Okay. The lack of ventilation can make people go headache because and dizziness because of the air that cannot go through and go in. Actually, I also feel like that because the room that we investigate actually my room. Okay. The second one that we get the smelly room because my roommate and I also not actually always clean the room. That's why we can see there are a lot of picture that very dirty. Okay. The first, the smelly room actually give me also a dizziness and not too hard to breathe, but actually I also sometimes I feel hard to breathe because of the smelly of this room. That's why I always go to class always late and lazy to get up to go to the class when in the morning. Okay. I think that's all from me.
Hi, my name is Irham Shabil bin Muhammad Azami. My metric number is 2022893948. So this is the picture of the case study, which is sick building syndrome. So sick building syndrome, SBS, refers to a situation where building occupants experience the health and comfort effects that are linked to the time they spend in a particular building, but no specific illness or causes can be identified. In the case of a smelly room, there are several factors may contribute to the development of SBS. First of all, maybe it is because of microbial growth from, as you can see, the dirty clothes and towels. Accumulation of dirty clothes and towels can create a breeding ground of bacteria and fungus. The presence of mold can release spores into the air, leading to respiratory issues and unpleasant odors. After that, maybe odor release, bacteria breakdown. Bacteria naturally present on dirty clothes can break down organic materials, producing unpleasant odors. The release of volatile organic compounds (VOCs) from this process can contribute to indoor air pollution. It is because of poor ventilation, inadequate air circulation. Insufficient ventilation hinders the exchange of indoor and outdoor air, leading to the build-up of pollutants, including odors and contaminants from dirty clothes. And then humidity build-up. Poor ventilation can contribute to elevate humidity levels, providing an ideal environment for mold growth and amplifying musty odors from damp clothes and towels. For me, I think maybe the personal habits, consuming food in room without proper cleanup can attract mice and contribute to unpleasant odors. HVAC system issue, poor maintenance, inadequate maintenance of heating, ventilation and air conditioning. HVAC system can result in the spread of pollutants and allergens, contributing to SBS symptoms. Personal care products, strong fragrance. The use of strongly scent personal care products or perfumes by occupants can contribute to an accumulation of odors in the rooms. How to deal it? How to deal with sick building syndrome (SBS) symptoms in a smelly room? First of all, to deal with sick building syndrome, we need to improve ventilation, like ensure proper ventilation by regularly opening windows and doors to allow fresh air to circulate, and use exhaust fans to remove stale air and reduce indoor air pollutants. After that, maybe address dampness and mold, identify and fix sources of water leaks promptly to prevent dampness, clean and dry damp or wet areas promptly to discourage mold growth, paying attention to floor surface and commonly used items.
In this room is a ventilation. As you can see here, this room just provide only one fan, two person and only one side window, so no ventilation happen to this room. So in room with not much ventilation, like the one we're talking about, there's not fresh air coming in. This can make the air inside not so good, and it might cause problem for the people inside, like headache or feeling tired of all the time. So the way to make the ventilation better is add more fan or air purifier. If the room doesn't have enough window, adding more fans or air purifier can really help. This device can move the air around and get rid of things in the air can make us feel yucky. So the second is keep existing system in good shape. If there's already a fan or a ventilation system in the room, make sure it's working well. Clean the filter and fix anything that's broken. Sometimes just a little maintenance can make a big difference. So the third is open window smartly. Even if there's only a small window, it can still help. Try opening it and another window of the opposite side of the room. This is called cross ventilation, and it's less the fresh air come in, and the not so good air go outside. So the way to stop the problem before they start is think about ventilation when designing. So when making a room, it's important to plan for good ventilation. Make sure there are enough window or add a ventilation system that fits the room. So the second is keep track of how many people are in the room. So too many people in a small space can make the air feel stuffy. Try not to overcrowd the room and make sure there's enough space for everyone. So the last one is teach everyone about good air habits. Tell people in the room about why fresh air is important. Encourage breaks in areas with good ventilation, and let them know if something doesn't seem right. So that's all from me. So
Okay, thank you to my friend that given a lot of information that their knowledge about this case, and so we move on to another session. So the session is I will interview some people and ask them a few questions about this case. So the first one I have Syakir. So I will ask him a question. So Syakir, what about you? If you spend a lot of time in a room that has a bad smell.
Staying in smell room may cause discomfort and health issue. Symptoms can include headache, nausea, dizziness and irritation of the eyes, nose and throat. I think prolonged exposure may lead to a respiratory problem. And it is crucial to address the source of the odor for healthy and living environment.
Okay, thank you Syakir for your answer. That a good answer that you given to me, and I think I agree with your answer. So we move to the next people. So this is my friend. I'm gonna ask her about this case. So Fayad, I want to ask you, what role does ventilation play in preventing a smelly room?
Okay, thank you Haziq for the question. For my answer is no. Living in a smelly room is not conducive for good health. Prolonged exposure to unpleasant odors can lead discomfort, respiratory issues and other health problems. A clean and well-ventilated living environment is essential for overall well-being. I think I cannot live in a smelly room because it will give me a bad health.
Okay, thanks. Wow, that a simple answer from Fayad. And so we move to the last people that I want to interview. Okay, yeah. From this case, I want to ask you, do you think if you live in a smelly room, it will give you a good health? Okay, what your answer?
So, ventilation plays a crucial role in preventing a smelly room by ensuring proper circulation. It helps dispel odor, remove pollutant and maintain a fresh air atmosphere. Adequate ventilation also reduce humidity, preventing the growth of mold and mildew, which can contribute to unpleasant smell. So that's all for ventilation. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's a simple answer, and I also agree with your opinion. If we live in a smelly, it will bad health, and it made a lot of cost to our body, and it's not good. So I think that's all the question and the people I will interview. So okay, thanks.